got that out the way, it's time for my morning cardio. First thing I do every single morning I get up, after I brush my teeth, obviously get a little freshen up, I get on the treadmill, get my steps in. I like to get started on my steps right away. Very, very important to get on top of my steps before the midday. So now we're gonna go over here and get on the treadmill. This is a game changer for me. As you can see, it's just a walking treadmill. There's no incline. All I'm worried about on this is not necessarily getting my heart rate up, but just getting my steps in. I like to get on here first thing in the morning, 30, 45 minutes. I'll look at some TV, maybe throw on some anime, Dragon Ball Z, whatever I'm in the mood for, and just get it out the way. After this, we'll head to the gym and then get my workout in. Okay, so I decided on Dragon Ball Z today, so just threw that on right now. I like to hop on, I said 35, 45 minutes, get my steps in, first thing in the morning. Put my watch on, even do a walk. One of the easiest things to do while you're performing any type of cardio, especially stay zone 1 or zone 2, is just put something on, you know, like it's a movie, Netflix. As you can see, I'm looking at Dragon Ball Z right now as my choice for the day. But yeah, man, like super simple. When you make it consistent and you do it for as long as I've been doing it, it just flies by. You look at 2 shows, maybe a show and a half, and you're good. I mean, if you got a good movie that you've been wanting to look at, just put it on. I don't recommend going over zone 2 during my cardio sessions. Right now, I'm like towards zone 1, almost towards zone 2 right now. Heartbeats at 100, so that's still zone 1 cardio, but I'm not really focused on burning too many calories right now. I'm just trying to get steps in. It's the most important thing. So yeah, man, I mean, getting my steps in, I aim for 13 to 15,000 a day, and I think it's very important, you know, get on top of it as soon as you can. You want to get majority of the steps out, in my opinion, halfway through the day. Everybody's days are different, right? So like today, I woke up a little later than I normally do. Woke up around 9:30. Typically throughout the week, I work around 8. But everybody's days are different, you know. But I do think if you wake up 30 minutes earlier before you normally do, get you a treadmill at the house. This cost me like $100, and I just walk. You know, $100 off of Amazon. One of the best investments I've ever made, because I get up, go straight to it, get 30 minutes out the way, which for me is 30 to 45, depending on how I feel, depending on how early I get up. But for me, that can be a good, you know, 4,000 steps right there. And like I said, I aim for 13 to 15,000 every day. When I get to the gym, that's when I do my stage 2 cardio. I get on the treadmill there after my workout for about another 35 minutes to 40 minutes. After that, I'm already at 10,000 steps, and that's within an hour and a half, you know. So that's my opinion on it. I think if you're trying to catch up on steps later in the day, that forms bad habits. You know, if you're trying to crunch it all in 6, 7 o'clock at night, I think that's just a bad habit to have, because you're going to get to the point where you're too tired afterwards. You're probably not going to feel like doing it. And I just feel later in the day, the motivation leaves. For me personally, you know, I can have a day where I go and I get my cardio out the way first thing in the morning, like today, feel great the rest of the day. By 6, 7 o'clock, I'm already done with my steps. I can kind of chill with the family, things of that nature. But if it's the opposite, and 6, 7 o'clock and I haven't got my steps out the way, then, you know, at that point, I'm exhausted, motivation's gone. It's easier for me to just give up on the rest of the day and not worry about them. So I think it's very important to hop on your steps as soon as you can. And like I said, get in this treadmill, one of the best investments I've ever done. Morning steps complete. 2.5 episodes of Dragon Ball Z down. Super simple. All right, let's get to the gym. Damn, it's hot out here today. Well, so that is morning cardio we just talked about, right? Out the way. Well, a portion of cardio is out the way. It's hot as hell. I don't know where y'all at, but I'm in Texas and it's like midsummertime, hot as hell right now. But yeah, back to the original point of the video. It's important, obviously. I said this to all my clients and anybody that has any questions about working out, staying in shape. Everyday cardio, all year cardio is super important. Not just for being in shape, but for health reasons, obviously. And you want to make sure that your heart is strong. You want to live for a long time. But with that being said, the good thing about cardio is it keeps you in a further deficit. It helps you eat more calories, helps you burn more fat. You know, 13 to 15,000 steps a day is what I aim for. But there's people that you have to gauge yourself where you're at, where you're currently at. You know, if you don't have like an Apple Watch or like a Fitbit or something, I encourage to get one, and just track how much you currently walk right now. You'll be surprised. I mean, a lot of people walk only 3,000-4,000 steps a day, 5,000 sometimes, and that's just not enough. It's not going to cut it, especially if you're trying to lose weight. So you want to up that. And I normally tell clients, like, you want to do, 2,000 more every month until you get around 10,000 and see how you feel with that. Now, not everybody needs to walk every single day. There's people out there that have like construction jobs, or there's people out there that wrestle for a living, stuff like that, athletes that don't necessarily need to worry about their steps. I'm a regular dude, regular job. I need to worry about getting my steps in every single day, because I'm not going to be able to do all those other extracurricular things. I have to make sure I work 40 hours a week. I got to make sure that everything else at my house is in order, and I don't have time to just go out there and bike ride for 2 or 3 hours at a time. I can't go swimming like I want to all the time. So steps are the easiest way. They keep my appetite down. They allow me to burn more calories, and it's easy to track, so it's the easiest thing to do for the average person. And it's always the thing I advise increasing if you're trying to lose weight. And again, it should be done year round. So even if you're trying to maintain your weight, if you're in a bulking surplus, whatever the case may be, you should always do cardio. There is no doubt. Do it every day. At least get your steps in.
I always shoot for at least 150 to 200 minutes a week of zone 2 cardio, keeping your heart rate around 120, 130. I do about 4 or 5 days a week of that at the gym, on top of, like I said, getting my steps in as well. So that's realistic for most people. What helps out, like I said earlier, is getting that treadmill at home. I mean, that's a game changer. Being able to have that treadmill as soon as I wake up, not having to worry about getting dressed, hopping in the shower, going to the gym. If you have it right there by you in your living room or your garage or whatever, you can just jump on it. And the thing about it is, you can get them for like $100, and you just walk, you just get steps in. You don't have to get the one with the incline. You don't have to worry about that at your home if you don't want to. But that's a big game changer. I look at movies sometimes. You just saw me looking at Dragon Ball Z. I'll look at a couple of episodes of Dragon Ball Z. I'll look at a movie while I'm on it. So it's super easy to get your steps in, especially if you work from home. If you work from home on your breaks or your lunches, you jump on it, for 15, 20 minutes. That makes a big deal. It makes a big difference. So I would just suggest, wherever you're at in your fitness journey, look at how much steps you're getting right now. If it's not at least 10,000, I would say increase it by 2,000, and reassess maybe every couple of weeks until you get to around 10,000. And if you're comfortable with that and you're still losing your weight that you want to, then stick it right there. Keep it right there at 10,000. If you want to go deeper in it, like I said, you can go to where I'm at, 13 to 15. Not needed, but 10,000 is plenty. If you're hitting 10,000 steps a day and you're doing your zone 2 cardio on top of that, and you're not losing weight, then we got other issues. Your diet's all out of whack. But yeah, it's really important, man. And that's my morning routine. Super simple, super easy, and it flies by. The more consistent you are with cardio, it'll start flying by. There's no one on the earth that I know of that is going to enjoy cardio right out the jump. They just aren't. It doesn't matter what it is. You may feel you like biking. You jump on a bike for 30 minutes, you're gonna be sore, right? You're not gonna like it that day. You can think that you enjoy swimming. You get in the swim pool, you swim for an hour, you're gonna be super sore. Same thing with walking. Same thing with any type of cardio. So my best advice is just start it. Pick what you feel you would enjoy. Like I said, for majority of people, the easiest thing to do is just walking, especially if you're not any type of athlete, and just stick with it. Stick with it. Months over months, you'll get used to it, and it'll become just second nature, just like anything, just like working out, just like dieting, whatever the case may be. And then at that point, you'll get more used to it, and you'll be able to do it more often. You wouldn't have to worry about, if you're going to do it today or if you're up to it. It's going to be a habit, and you'll just do it, right? But there are tips and tricks along the way that makes it easier for you to stick to it. And having the treadmill at the house, getting it done, or getting a big portion of it done as soon as you get up is really important. I just got 4,000 steps out the way right now. That's a third of the steps I want to do for the day, and I just woke up not even an hour ago, maybe hour and a half ago. So that's a third of them already done out the way. So I highly recommend that. I'm about to hit this workout right now. I will see y'all guys on the flip side. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, leave me some comments, questions down below. I'm gonna start pumping out these videos more often for you guys, and I appreciate all the support. Follow me on all I will have those showing up here somewhere. Follow me on all my social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all at CGREENFITNESS. All right, deuce.